This is one of the worst politically driven, unnecessarily drawn out interactions I've seen in a long time. Let's watch.
Those guests who were expecting haven't arrived. No, that's locked. You gotta wait till he comes and gets you, sir.
What?
You have to wait till he comes and gets you, sir.
No, he doesn't. For those of you that don't have the context of the video, if you read the title, there's a bomb threat. There's a bomb threat at this school. That's what's called exigent circumstances. I don't need anyone's permission at this point to be let through that door. I'm conducting an investigation where people might die if I don't get in there. I don't need your permission. I don't need to wait on an escort to get me through the school. Open the damn door, let me do my job, and maybe save some lives.
I'm here on official police business.
I get that. I just radio for the safety security. Just have to wait for him to come in here to pick you up. Okay? Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You pretentious prig. If someone is dying right now and you're treating me like this, oh my gosh. Like this disgusting higher than art thou behavior.
Well,
I'm just saying that I'm just going by the rules that I've been instructed. This radio for him to come and get you.
Has your union, teachers union, and the lawyers spoke with you? Have they spoke with you?
No.
We're here on official police business.
I get that, but safety and security is on their way to come and get you.
Okay, we have authority over safety and security. Do you understand that? We're Columbus Police.
I'm going by the rules as I've been instructed. Guess what? I don't care about your rules at all. I have exigent circumstances which permit me access anywhere on these grounds in order to do my job to make sure people don't die. What do you think happens whenever there's like domestic violence happening between a husband and a wife? They're beating each other up left and right, and I kick down the door and say, "Oh, no, you need to take off your shoes before coming in. Those are our house rules." So apparently this has been a repeat issue. Essentially, whenever those police officers are needing access on school grounds, they're basically like, no. I don't recall, I'm pretty sure this is a public school. So this is a police officer looking to enter into a public school, which he has full right to do so. He's a government employee. And not only that, a government employee allowed to carry a weapon and discharge lawful duties as a police officer anywhere, including government grounds. Open the freaking door right now before I arrest you for obstruction, and I open the door anyway. You goober.
Over my principal, you not over my principal to me. So she tells me for you guys to wait. You're not the first one to go through this. And I'm not trying to be combative.
You are. You are literally not allowing me to do my job. You are part of the problem currently.
But he told me to let him know when you got here. He's going to let you know. And I just radioed him. He's coming to get you. Okay?
Okay, well,
I'm just telling you what I go through.
I don't care what you go through. I don't care at all. I don't care what your boss says. Open the door.
Okay, but did the union and the lawyers speak with? Did they speak with you?
No.
They have not.
And I'm not in the teachers union, so no, they wouldn't speak with me.
Okay, well, when we're here on official police business, we are over safety and security.
I will talk to legal about that. In just a second, I will email them and ask them.
I will call.
I will email them and ask them. Yeah, let's wait for that email to go through. Well, I don't know, a ton of TNT is just sitting in 1408A, someone's English class.
This is ridiculous. We are here in official capacity.
But you're not the only one. So I'm just going by what I know that I've been told by my principal.
So if a teacher's being beat up, I have to ask you to let me through the door.
Such a good question. Just like, okay, so how about this? There's an active stabbing going on. Teacher's getting shanked. I gotta wait for you? Oh my gosh.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I need Mr. Howell in my office ASAP, please.
So if a teacher's getting beat up, I have to go through you to get to that teacher. That's what you're saying.
And she just ignores him because there's no answer to that. There's no acceptable answer that isn't just, no, you wouldn't need to go through me. I'll open the door. That's it. That should be the whole interaction. And look at her. And look at her getting all pissed. I'm mad because someone's challenging my authority right now.
So, yeah,
I'm just telling you what I was told.
So if they have an emergency here, she has to decide if it's a big enough emergency.
Just following orders. Just following orders. I was just told to keep the door closed and wait for security to get here before letting police officers in the building. Let's take it a step further. Let's take it the next step further. Okay, well, I guess step down, but step further, it doesn't matter, whatever. There's an active shooter going on at the school. Do I need to sit here and wait for you to open the door to let me take down this piece of human garbage? I have to wait for your authority or your safety and security team to guide me through the building in order to get to him? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I bet you'd be hiding and cowering and calling 911 yourself. Ridiculous.
I was trying to explain to her that the Columbus police she said we have to wait for safety and security. Columbus police are over safety and security. If there's an emergency here, I don't need to explain to her, I need to get in here now instead of go through this. What?
Not according to the district rules that they give us.
I don't care about your district rules. They are irrelevant. They are irrelevant here. This is a criminal investigation under exigent circumstances. I do not care about your district rules. I don't care about your internal policies. I don't care about the emails that you send each other back and forth telling each other, oh, we need to do this under this circumstance. I don't care about any of that. I have my job that I need to do right now. You get out of the way.
Now,
There's an active shooter. We have to
so if you have a shooting,
Let's
she's going to sit here and determine to let us in. That's not acceptable.
Good. I'm glad they brought up the active shooter. Like, I watched part of this, but I didn't watch it all the way through. But I'm glad that they brought up the active shooter scenario. It's like, it's ridiculous.
This is not acceptable. That's all.
Oh, but because this isn't an active shooter, just a bomb threat, that it's that's why they're getting the hang up here. Are you serious? Are you? Oh my gosh, brother. There's a full brick of C4 in Miss Sullivan's class, and they're like, wow, can't let you in without safety and security. They're like EOD experts or something. Get the heck out of here, bro.
This is not acceptable.
I'll let Mr. O'Connor's explain to you.
Okay. We are here on a Columbus Police official business. I am in uniform. You have two cruisers out front. She has to wait for safety and security to let me in through this door. If a teacher is in the process of getting beat up or we have an active shooter, I'm not going to stand here at the door and argue with her. Okay.
Yep, I'm not going to stand here at the door and argue with her. If she wants to challenge me in that moment, I'm punching her lights out and then pressing the button to open the door. If she's actively going to cause me to be obstructed from doing my job like that, you're getting KO'd, you're getting laid out on the ground. I'm going to open the door anyway.
I'm telling you. Columbus Police are up here, safety and security is up here. I shouldn't have to wait to get through this door when I'm called to the school. I am here on official police business. Yes, ma'am.
We called you? Oh my gosh, okay, so we called you to come here for a bomb threat. And we have to make you wait? Oh my gosh, Oh, I swear, everyone's gonna get on me about being so overdramatic. No, this is not dramatic enough. Are you kidding me? Oh God. And you know what would happen is that the administrators would be blocking them and be saying, no, you can't come in without this. Boom, boom, boom. 3 kids are dead. And they're like, oh, well, the officers didn't react in time. They didn't do their job. Right. Okay.
We called you, so.
Yes, ma'am. So
I just heard a lot of, well, can you step back over here?
First off, no. This officer's being nice, so he's going to do it. First off, no. Can you step over here? You have no authority over me. I'm not moving from my position. You can stay right the hell there. We can have a conversation about this, but I'm in the door. I'm in the door. I'm going to start my investigation. So silly. This is so dumb.
I just heard a lot of
Okay.
chaos, and I was in a meeting, so.
I was in a meeting while Timmy's planting a bomb.
I know, Mr. Howe, come on back over here, please. The door, please.
So, what I'm going to do is get back a hold again with the teachers union. I'm going to get a hold of legal
What
because
does the teachers union have to do with this?
Because apparently you guys are upholding to some magical rules and ideologies that are given to you by the teachers union or the district. So you care so much about that and not about the law that you won't listen to me. That's why we're going to have a conversation. This is ridiculous. You should be fired. God almighty.
because it seems like they're some of the only people that have pool. If we have an emergency at the school, I should not have to explain to this woman why I'm here.
I shouldn't have to explain to this woman. I shouldn't have to explain to you. I shouldn't have to explain to anybody other than police officer emergency. Bye. I don't. No, sir. You can't be in here without an escort. Yes, I can. Bye.
I don't come here for party time. I come here on official police business. This is a game we've been playing for years. This is a game we no longer want to play with you. You should be welcoming us. You called us. If you don't want me here, and if you want me to beg you to get through that door, don't call me then.
100%. 110%. Don't call me if you're not going to let me through. Don't call me if I need an escort. Don't call me if I need to stop at the door and get permission to enter. Yeah, they start calling, oh yeah, this teacher is being kicked by Susie Lou and we don't know what to do. Can somebody come out here? Yeah, sure, no problem. They get on scene and like, oh, well, you have to wait till our security team gets here. Oh, so, Susie Lou is just beating the absolute dog water out of this teacher and I just have to wait for, okay, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not really sure all that happened, but...
It's all on recorded on body cam.
Well, but I just came over here because I heard some noise going on.
I came over here because I heard some noise going on. Hey, by the way, there's a bomb threat. Don't know if, again, just going back to that for a second. I was in a meeting. I was doing other things. I was preoccupied. Preoccupied with what? There's a bomb.
I heard my secretary having to argue or whatever was going on. What I do know is, and I want to make sure this is on camera too, we felt a lot of disrespect by some of the members of the Columbus Police Department.
I don't give a flying about disrespecting you if people are dying. I don't care. On the list of priorities, not even on the list.
Including yourself, sir. What just transpired here, I do not know, but we definitely did call you today.
How did we disrespect you?
At one point in time.
At one point in time, someone said something not so nice, and they said something mean to one of the students, and overall one of the administrators had an issue with one of the other officers, and he said something not so nice, and so now the entire police department is barred from coming in here when emergencies exist. Because that makes sense.
They're one of your colleagues, and just even your demeanor right now. Your demeanor is off.
I wonder why his demeanor is off. I can't imagine what would preclude him from acting like a very, very calm, very rational, very, very chill human being. Wonder what would have caused that.
So we did call you
Because I'm not
today.
into playing games.
Well, I'm not into playing games either, sir. So I'm not either, but we are going to follow the district protocols and so forth and so on. Today you were called because a scholar made this threat, which he said he was just playing. So Mr. Howe contacted you, and so now you are here. Miss Nash was doing her job. I don't know if she knew you were coming or not. I don't
She did know, because she said those guests we were expecting are here.
know what transpired.
I did.
Okay, if she knows we're coming here for a reason, I should not have to beg and plead.
No, don't argue. Don't argue.
So Mr. Howe asked me, he said, when CPD gets here, let me know. And as soon as I saw them on the camera, I called for him and said, your guests have arrived. If there was a situation would have been warranted that it was immediate or whatever.
If the situation was immediate or whatever, Who is defining immediate? You? I don't think so. You don't get to define that. I do. I'm the police officer. I'm the one enforcing the law. You don't get to decide whether or not something is immediate. You don't. You don't have that authority. Because then if you say that you do, then you're imposing that you believe, again, what this officer is saying, that you have authority over me, and you don't. You absolutely don't. If you want that, come join CPD.
I would have been told because I'm the first point of contact, but that wasn't the case. The case was, when they get here, let me know, and that's what I did. But then I get combative because, I need to go through, blah, 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 that type of situation.
Blah, 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 that type of situation. No, the situation is, hey, I'm a police officer with CPD, let me through the door. I'm a uniformed officer with CPD, let me through the door. I am investigating a crime that may have been committed. Let me through the door. Anything other, again, than just, yes, sir, here you go, sir. Let me pop that door open with that little button on the bottom of the desk. Not trying to make anything weird. That looks wrong. Yes, sir, let me open that door open for you, sir. Anything other than that, obstruction. You're actively obstructing me from being able to do my job, to fulfill my duty as a police officer to ensure the safety and security of this building. Because again, whether it was a joke or not, there was a bomb threat and it was reported to the police.
Well, then the other caveat too that we've been told from our district is that the police can't just go all over the building and do whatever you want to do.
Yes, I can. 110% I can. What are you talking about? Now, maybe she means this in the sense that like they just can't roll up and be like, I need to go through XYZ room or whatever. But if there's an emergency, where there's exigency, where there's a reported crime, what are you going to do? Restrict the one room that I need to get to?
That has been established too. Now, if it was an active shooter, that's something totally different.
Oh, if it's an active shooter, it's totally different. It's totally different. It's a bomb threat. Again, joke or not, this is a bomb threat. I know everyone in the comments are going to come after me. Well, again, the kid was joking. It was a young kid. He didn't know any better. He was just making a joke. He's playing a prank. Until the officer is there, able to look at what the issue is and investigate. It is an active threat.
But that's not what's going on right now. But there are rules and protocols.
So if a teacher's being assaulted.
So if a teacher's being assaulted, so there was a breakdown on that too.
Again, good for him to try to like reach out and communicate with her on this and try to like find even keeled ground and say, well, in this instance we can do this, in this instance we can do that. Good for him. But also, if I tell you I have exigent circumstances or I'm investigating a crime that's being committed within this building, and again, you prevent me from doing that, obstruction. Simple as that.
Which Mr. Howell and I discussed as well. But the assault had already taken place. But nonetheless, the teachers called. So they were the ones who made the phone call. And then they had already given information over the phone as to the scholar. Now, it gets back to me that allegedly I stopped information or whatever.
Yes.
That's not true, sir. You and I only talked once. When I came
You
out
said
of
I
my
will not
office
provide
door,
that student's information.
I will not provide that student's information. So you were given information about the possible criminal involved in a crime. And not only were you given that information, you were in contact with the police and the police requested that information from you and you said no?
You asked me, was he going to be suspended? I said, I cannot share that information with you and walked away. That was the only conversation you and I had on that day.
In the last 2 years, I know you have refused to provide
Because we
student
followed the
information.
district protocol.
But that's not your
Yeah,
protocol.
we
Now,
have
are
some-
you
there are
to
some
give me that
protocols.
student's information now?
It depends on what the situation is.
Are you to get if
It
in an
depends
assault?
on what the situation
If
is.
those
The situation is it was a bomb threat. I hate to be yelling and losing my mind this entire time, but it's genuinely indescribable how silly and ignorant and stupid this person is being.
Not for me, the teachers are to give that. They were the ones who called.
you are the principal.
No,
of
that's
this
not
building.
how it works. They were the ones who called. You had the conversation with them. So they were to give you, they were the ones pressing the charges or the assault charges or whatever the case might be. That was not Natalie James or Ridgeview Middle School. They had that conversation with you. So that was over there. you and I only talked briefly when I stepped out of my office. So
you've constantly said refused information. Are you denying that?
I follow district protocol,
Okay,
and the only reason, and to be honest, I do not feel comfortable even interacting with you right now. The only reason why I came out because there was something going on in the office, and I stepped over here.
Okay, I will get with the attorneys.
There's some arguing going on over here with my secretary. We have safety and security for a reason.
You have safety and security for a reason. Really? What are they going to do? Genuinely, what are they going to do? Bomb threat. They real EOD techs over there? Safety and security? The security officers ready to defuse some C4? Ready to defuse a pipe bomb?
I personally do not feel comfortable even speaking with you, to be quite honest.
I don't feel comfortable speaking with you, quite honest. Like I said before, this bias that she has against the CPD, probably police officers in general, is causing this blindness to where she doesn't see genuinely if there's an emergency happening within this school and I don't get in there, someone might die. But of course, everyone's gonna be like, well, it's not to that extreme. Obviously, in this case, it's not that extreme. Why are you making it like that? I'm not making it like that. I'm proposing what could possibly happen and the ramifications of her bias against police officers, preventing them from getting into school.
Because of the way that, because I believe that you do not even have my safety in mind.
Ignorant, biased jerk. That's why I have the motto, stop the killing, stop the dying. It's for a reason. It doesn't include stop the killing, but only for the white people. Stop the killing, but only for this specific sect of people that I like.
So I'm just being very clear.
Okay, and as an administrator, can I give you my feeling? You, for some reason, you don't like the police, and you want to make things so difficult for us that we don't want to come to your school.
And what's going to happen when that day comes where the district says, well, police officers can't be allowed on school grounds anymore without a guardian, or not guardian, but like a chaperone for everything. Hey, we're just not going to police your school. You don't want us there, we won't be there. Trust me, if you don't want us, by all means, do it yourself.
And listen, I listened to you, did I not?
You did.
You are, and I don't know what in your life happened that you hate us so much that you don't want to cooperate, but the teachers union, and I've talked with them,
I'm going to pause you because I'm going to pause you.
Oh, there it is again. Oh, it's so gross and slimy. It's disgusting. Who? I'm going to stop you. You pretentious little God almighty. We're here to help you. We're trying to help you. And you're just acting so gross.
Because it's not going to be a back and forth. I don't have any.
Oh, there's not going to be a back and forth. It's not going to be a back and forth. So we can't have a conversation? We can't even have a conversation. That's what you're saying? Yeah, that makes sense. Just the safety and security of everyone inside the building. Can't have a conversation to try to possibly remediate whatever issue you're having mentally with us in order to do our job. We're not going to have that conversation in order to try to advance this past your whatever little issue you have.
Hate towards the police or anything like that. There are some who come in over to Ridgeview who are just fine. But all of this and escalatedness and so forth.
Escalatedness. Right, yeah, because that's how he's acting. He's acting escalated. He's really, really bringing in the heat, really throwing you some real hardballs there. You mean he's challenging you? Your silly little pretentious, composed, thought up, mystical authority that you believe that you have? He's challenging that, no doubt. Is that what you see as escalatedness? Give me a break.
And so on. I do not feel safe. I don't feel comfortable. But because I'm the building principal, and I heard
absolute slime ball. Like, I don't feel safe, therefore you can't come in. I don't feel safe. I don't care how you feel. It is irrelevant to the point.
What
You
was
don't
going
feel
on,
safe right
and
now.
I came on.
You don't feel safe right now.
I do not.
Okay, well
So,
then why don't
Mr.
you go back to your
Well,
office and
I
hide
am.
in safety?
So, Mr.
Bye, go away, get out of here. You don't feel safe. Why are you sticking around, you dummy? Unbelievable.
Hal,
And I'll
did you
I'll
provide
deal with
him
it.
with the information?
I'm going to walk out and
Are we doing anything with this?
No, the student's already been, sir, I already checked this bottle, looked at it, I checked the locker, I checked it. It's just a room.
And you know what? Honestly, good for them. That officer at the end, she's like, well, are we gonna do anything about like the backpack? And he's like, security officer's like, oh, no. I checked his bag, I checked his locker, it's fine. Yeah, because they're the only places that a bomb could be. 60, it's a middle school, they're middle schoolers. They're just playing pranks, they're just having fun. That's not really what I'm pointing at in this video. What I'm pointing at is the absolute incompetence and blindfold that has been placed upon this principal for whatever reason, to the point, again, where the police officers cannot do their job in what could be a very disastrous emergency. Well, if there's an active shooter, they would have let him through. It doesn't matter what they say, it's what they do. And in this instance, once again, we have what could possibly be a bomb threat. I don't care who made it. It's a middle schooler, is a joke. I don't care. And yet we're still being stopped by the secretary. I don't even know what to say. I really don't even know how to end this video. I just, the whole thing is so top to bottom stupid. Well, I was honestly planning on doing a, I don't know, positive and uplifting video, or maybe like a game video this month, but we'll do this one first and then we'll go from there, because this one it really got me. And yeah, I guess I'll see all y'all in the comments. It's gonna be real good on this one, I have no doubt. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, remember our sole objectives: stop the killing, stop the dying. I'll see y'all later.